Hello YouTube, welcome to another one of my Duel Links videos. So today I have for you last gamble Gemini deck, and first of all shout outs to Reaper. He's one of my good friends. He actually showed me this concept a while back, and I finally got around to using it, and it's really fun. So the reason why we use last gamble is because we need to get our big monsters, being the 2 Darkstorm dragons and the Phoenix Gearfried, into the grave, so that we can get them back via the supervise. And we're not fusing, so we're not using Superalloy Beast. I'm only running 3 big monsters because I'm running 3 of the Featherizer, which is the new spellcaster that helps the Gemini archetype. Basically, when this card is destroyed by battle, you get to send any Gemini from your deck to the grave and then draw 1. So you know, you want to get your Darkstorm Dragon and your Gearfried into the grave as soon as possible, and it also replaces itself by letting you draw 1 card. So it's a really good card. 3 of the Blazewing Butterfly, because if you pair this with Supervise, you can bring 2 Gemini monsters back, and that's just really strong. And I also run 2 of the Heaven Knight of the Flame. I was running this because it's an 1800. The effect is very can come in pretty clutch against tunes, against red eyes, against any deck really that special summons a lot. You know, you just banish their monsters. So 2 of them, and you know, the 3 Blazewing, 3 Supervise, the main card in this deck. If you didn't have this card, the deck would not be possible at all. So it's really good. It basically makes your Gemini monster become an effect monster, and also when it's sent from the field to the grave, face up from the field to the grave, you target 1 normal monster in your graveyard and you special summon. So it's just really good paired up with Blazewing. I have 2 enemy controller for, you know, the obvious protection. Too many decks that just spam the board and OTK nowadays for you to run no protection. 2 Storm and 2 Wall Tornado. I'm not running 3 Storm because there's different ways you can get your Supervise to the grave. You can do it by, you know, Blazewing's effect. You can use Darkstorm Dragon's effect, which is also gonna wipe all the spell and traps, and you can also use the Wall Tornado on it. So that's why when we 2 and 2, I feel like the ratio worked out pretty well for me. But that's it for the deck profile. Let's go ahead and show you some replays. And I also want to take this time to tell every one of you that commented on my last video, you know, wishing me well and telling me you're glad to know that I'm okay, and you know, that really means a lot to me. I know this is the only way we know each other, but to know that I have people that I don't know personally that, you know, care about me, it's really humbling, and I really appreciate that. So anyway, this first duel is against the Red Eyes. I was using Gemini Lancer because, you know, he's another 1800 Gemini, but I didn't really like him. His effect doesn't come up, the piercing, so I ended up dropping him for another Darkstorm Dragon, I believe. So anyway, he's not going too aggressive. He's just searching his deck, getting his Red Eyes in the grave. He attacked my Featherizer, so I dump my Phoenix Gearfried and then I draw 1. I go for the last gamble, dumping 2 of my Gemini monsters, roll a 5, which is, you know, really good. Go for the Storm to force the Red Eye Spirit. That way I know what back row to destroy. So I end up getting rid of a Mirror Wall and I think a Champion's Vigilance. And then I go for the Butterfly play that I was telling you guys about. You're able to summon 1 by Butterfly's effect, you summon another one with the Supervise. I activated Supervise on Darkstorm, activate Darkstorm's effect, getting 1 more monster onto the field, and then getting rid of the Wyvern. And the reason why I destroyed the Wyvern and not the Red Eyes is because I wanted to banish that Red Eyes with Heavy Knight's effect, and then I just attack for game. That was kind of easy, but you know, I did get to roll a 5. He misplayed by waiting to summon his red eyes. You know, had he summoned the red eyes immediately, his champion's vigilance would have been live. He could have negated my storm, negated, you know, anything, and so definitely a misplayed in his part. Next, we're going up against Yugi.
Duel.
And here I don't want to immediately reveal what I'm playing, so I just summon the Heavy Knight and attack. Anytime you don't open with your Featherizer, it's better to try and go aggressively, so that you're not, you know, you're not trying to just give your opponent a free attacks. So I survived until the last gamble turn. I decided to go for last gamble because my hand was pretty bad. I had my Blaze Wing Butterfly, so I used the Supervise on it, summoning 2 monsters, and then just tribute summon for my Dark Storm. I then use my other Supervise on Dark Storm, activate the effect to bring back my Butterfly for protection, just in case my Dark Storm gets destroyed. And then also, by destroying the Wall Tornado, I got rid of his monster, just attack for game. Kind of a quick duel. And let's see, that was Yugi Moto, there's Yami Yugi. Alright. So here we're going up against, I can't remember what this person was playing. It had the Grandmaster. And this I didn't mind too much because he wasn't attacking. It definitely sucks that he pinned both of my back row, but I knew that all I needed to do was draw into a storm, and then I was going to be able to get rid of the problematic back row. No reason to get rid of this Jin Zhen Hu. That's my best Chinese. But anyway, I storm away the 2 back row, summon my Blaze Wing, get my Dark Storm Dragon back, both of them actually. And then I set 1 enemy controller, keep the other one in hand just in case something like this would happen. He summons the Blue Eyes and attacks, pretty much because he has to, otherwise my Dark Storm was going to be able to get over it. But it ends up costing him the game because I just Econ take and finish him up. Econ is still one of the best cards in the game, of course. So many games have been won and lost because of enemy controller. And this game, I'm not gonna lie, I got pretty lucky to win this one. I was going up against Naturia, and I got a little careless. I don't know why I wasn't thinking, but anyway, let's get into this duel. So he goes first. He doesn't summon anything. That right there told me, okay, this is Naturia. So I just set 1 card, doesn't summon anything, and that's where I made the mistake. I gave him another free turn, basically. I should have set my enemy controller. He misses out on lethal by 300 life points, which was super lucky for me. Definitely a misplay on my part. I should have had the enemy controller set. But I go last gamble, I roll a 4, go for the supervised play, so I can get my Dark Storm Dragon. He immediately changed the Super Rush because he's, you know, I'm gonna wipe the board, but it doesn't really matter because I have the 2 Wall Tornado, so I'm gonna be able to take care of the back row and take care of his monsters as well. And I also, because I destroyed a Supervise, I get 1 more monster back. And then I just set my enemy controller and attack for game, just in case he had a Kuribo, and you know, that way I wasn't left wide open with some 1500 attack monsters having just 100 life points. But that was a good win against Naturia. Again, I got careless. I believe I still would have won. I just wouldn't have taken as much damage had I set my enemy controller. But anyway, this is the last duel against Bandit Keith. It's gonna be a short video. I'm gonna try to upload every day, and they might be like little short videos, but just so I can get back into the groove of things. Especially since I'm not working yet. My school district is still closed. So anyway, here I noticed he was, being very aggressive. That's why I set my enemy controller and my wall tornado right off the bat. I also had Gear Freed and Darkstorm Dragon in hand, so I knew what I was going to be discarding for last gamble. So that's why I was able to set the rest of my cards. I roll a 1, which sucks, but I already had my Glaze Wing and I already had the Supervise, luckily. And I'm going to be able to get my Phoenix Gear Freed and my Darkstorm Dragon. I fear the Mirror Wall, so I attack the Blazing Impachi. He uses my Kuribo, and the fact that he didn't change right here his monster to defense mode told me that he was probably sitting on Mirror Wall. So I go for Econ Tech because I don't want to deal with the Mirror Wall, and he did indeed have it. However, he activated on my first attack, so I'm able to chain the Wall Tornado on the second attack, getting my attack back to 3200, which was, I believe, like 50 over lethal, so a pretty clutch win. I was saving that Wall Tornado in case I needed to destroy the Master of the Accursed, but it ended up giving me the game by destroying the Mirror Wall. So anyway, here's the deck. Again, shout outs to Reaper. He's the one that had the idea behind this. I just kind of I don't remember exactly how his build was, but this is what I came up with. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, like, comment, and subscribe if you want. Join my Discord if you haven't, because I'd love to talk to you guys. And until next time.